View of all the registry dashboard functionality for each user. That's mainly the student, the lecturer, and an administrator. We're going to go through each user's use case, showing the key functionality that they can view, as well as how the systems interact with one another. So first, we're going to log in as a student. We've created a couple sample students just to demonstrate the functionality. Specify the email address as well as the password. Log into the student's front end. Presented with a dashboard where we can see all the courses within the degree that the student is currently doing. We can view the breakdowns of that particular course and view the mark components within that. If the student clicks on one of these cards, they are presented with a more detailed summary of the components within it, outlining their current average, the number of credits, and all the key information to do with that particular course. They can compare their grade against the average just to get some sort of positive reinforcement. The student can specify previous years, such as 2016, which is already passed, and obviously the bar graph indicates that this is complete. All the deliverables for that year have been submitted. The student can switch across to a tabular version where they can filter key information, and again, clicking on a particular course shows the breakdown within it. The student can view their transcripts, and this can be an unofficial transcript to verify the completion of a course or a degree. The QR code here is used to verify the integrity of the transcript. So the context of this would be a student going for an interview with an employer. The employer could scan the QR code, and this would then load up the registry official transcript, and then the employer can compare the quality or the marks claimed on the CV against the registry verified variant. Obviously, you can email, download, and print this, and this is print optimized, so you can actually print it directly as a PDF. We have the ability to switch languages for the student, and this will convert all the languages within the page. And there's a notification section where the student can view key notifications such as venue change or key integration with the employment platform. Next, we're going to look at what a lecturer sees. So we're going to log in as a lecturer. Again, specifying an email and a password. When the lecturer logs in, they're presented with a dashboard that shows the marks of the courses that the lecturer teaches. So this lecturer teaches electric circuits as well as electrical engineering design. They can pick the courses from this drop-down menu, and all the marks within that course are shown here. They can view the names of the students as well as all the components. This table is fully searchable for each kind of query you would want to run, such as a name or a mark. It's filterable, so you can view students that are struggling or doing well, and you can view key information around that particular student, such as their breakdown, how they're doing, and the components that they've achieved against the average of that particular course. If the student is struggling and you view this key information, it subtly informs the lecturer that they might need additional attention. You can also view the breakdown of the course with all the components within it, as well as a mark distribution. If the lecturer clicks on this card, they're presented with some frequency plots to indicate how each component has been graded, and you can compare how these components were graded against past years to get an indication of how your class has performed against previous classes. The lecturer can also upload marks by clicking this button, where they can specify an Excel spreadsheet or a CSV to directly add marks into the system. Lastly, the lecturer is able to download a CSV of marks for that particular course. This can be opened in Excel or any other spreadsheet management software to export marks out of the platform. Next, we're going to log in as an administrator to show that functionality. Again, the administrator is presented with the marks of a particular course, and the context of this is if the administrator is a course convener, they would need to see all the marks within the degree that they manage, and thus all the courses within that particular degree, and that has all the same functionality that the lecturer has. We can move across to courses, where you're able to view all the courses within a particular degree, such as a mathematics course. We can see the components within it, the co-requisites and the prerequisites. So let's add some co-requisites to this particular course. Let's say that physics 1014 is a co-requisite to math 1014. We click add, and when the co-requisite's added to the blockchain, we get a notification and it's added. Let's say that math 101 is a prerequisite. We can add that here and it will now update on our system. We can create a new course by specifying the course name, course code, lecturer name, and course description, as well as adding whatever components one might need, such as tests, exams, tutorials, and laboratories, and that information would then appear within the course description. Moving across to a degree, we can filter degrees created within the system, such as Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, where we can view all the components within the course. We are able to edit these, update them, and remove them, and create new degrees. So we can filter components that a degree is required to consist of, such as the maths course we were playing with before, specifying the degree name, degree description, degree ID, and a degree level. Once this is created, you can then assign students to it, as well as assign courses to that particular degree.